Today we are going to be going over the tactical method skewer. Skewer is very similar to a pin, so I would actually recommend if you started off with this video, go check out pin first because they're actually very similar to each other. But let's dive in. So pin and skewer are very similar to each other, which means that basically, even with a skewer, only 3 pieces can actually do this tactical method. And it's the pieces that control lines, yet again. So the pieces that control lines is the queen, the rook, and the bishop. So these are the only 3 pieces that can actually do these tactical. None of the other pieces can do it, and that's why I like to mention this right in the beginning of the video, just so that like when you're practicing puzzles and you're not even looking at the other pieces for them to create a pin or a skewer. So okay, so what is a skewer? A skewer is when you attack a high-ranked piece, or a king, because a king is the most important, and then that piece has to move out of the way and you capture the piece behind it. Now, it is very similar. It is very similar to a pin because a pin would be if you just switch these 2 pieces the other way. So in this position here, what we can do, and I'm going to be showing how every piece can do like the rook, the bishop, and the queen. So in this position, we have a rook skewer. So if we move the rook here to a4, we are attacking the king, and the king is going to have to move out of the way and open up the attack to the knight that is behind. And we can capture it. Now, in this position, sadly to say, there is nothing that white can block this attack with, or capture our rook on a4. So there really isn't any option for white to escape from this fate. So the king moves away, we win the knight, and awesome, we win 3 points. And it does make this game a lot easier. Well, should be a lot easier for black to win.